So some pretty massive things are happening for crypto right now as we speak. And I mean, the last couple of days have already been filled with just more news than should be fit in an entire bear market year. I mean, Trump is just... he's changing up the game, ladies and gentlemen. And even though some people very much hate him for it, I'd personally say that even though it takes a little bit of a patience bar, a little bit of a forward-looking mentality, but once you get it, you just start to understand just how amazing, not necessarily Trump as a person is, let's put that aside, but how much this man is doing for our bags. And even though on the short term, it seems that everything has been turned against us, with every single time we'll take a look at our coins, them going down. But you want to know a funny thing? Just over the past hour alone, for example, a lot of crypto coins went down. When in reality, something was just announced that I personally see as just so groundbreakingly exciting that I think it just might show manipulation, or to some extent, it just shows the undecisiveness of a lot of holders. But I'll talk about that a bit later. I first of all want to show you exactly what's going on, because I personally think it's quite a big deal. So if you're wondering what the biggest event of the day was by far, it is that Trump Media has just confirmed that they're going to be launching a Bitcoin Plus ETF. Trump is going to launch a Bitcoin Plus ETF. Safe to say, the first ever President of the United States ETF issuer. What a country, and more importantly, a Bitcoin Plus, right? Isn't that interesting? So first ETF and first crypto ETF. Trump Media and Technology, which counts Trump as its majority owner, on Thursday said it had filed to register trademarks for new investment vehicles under its financial tech brand, TruthFi. Each of the exchange-traded funds and separately managed accounts will sound familiar to anyone even tangentially familiar with the president's speeches over the past several months. TruthFi plans to offer the Made in America, U.S. Energy Independence, and Bitcoin Plus ETFs and SMAs, according to the company. Plans include an investment up to $250 million, custodied by Charles Schwab, while Yorkville advisors will guide TMTG. Now, I've not really made myself fully aware of what part of this will include cryptocurrencies. And for example, when you say Bitcoin Plus, does that then mean, for example, Made in America or US central coins as well? Is that what the plus stands for? Is it just like how World Liberty Finance right now is buying all these coins that the plus part stands for that? Or does it just mean Bitcoin Cash? I'm just saying, or Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining stock. What does the plus in this case stand for? I'm not too sure. And it's kind of funny. They're planning to offer this Made in America, which I'm not sure stands for crypto, but I keep thinking back at it in the sense of most likely soon enough, we will be seeing more and more funds dabble into this whole US and US-based cryptocurrency space, where coins like XRP, for example, have a really big benefit, even though the last few days there's been so much hatred towards it. Anyway, that all brought me to a point that was mentioned earlier. So Ponzi here said, the market has not provided a reason to long any assets, specifically altcoins. Don't try to knife catch LARP tech. Somebody said, do you see any compelling reason for Bitcoin to go down right now? And he said, no, but basically I see no real reason for it to go up nor down. And there comes a funny little piece here that we often discuss with regards to the market. And that is, what is the next major thing that's going to make the market pump? What is it going to be? Is there something massive we're all waiting for? Like, oh, we're going to get a new SEC. Is it, oh, we're going to get ourselves the first crypto president, etc., etc. People right now, as it stands today, right, February 6th, February 7th, are struggling to find exactly what the next thing should be to be excited for. I can keep saying, oh, we're excited for the altcoin season, but some state, you know what, the altcoin season is already going on. It's just not the main alts that are flourishing. It's all these new stupid garbage meme coins and coins like Trump coins siphoning all the liquidity. And I could also state that we've established some of the most important goals for crypto. We have ETFs, now even the president of the United States launching an ETF, one of his major companies, World Liberty Finance, buying tons of different altcoins, Eric Trump being so bullish on Bitcoin, ETH, and shouting about it to the world, the new crypto and AI czar, who also said they're going to make the US the country of crypto. But still people look at that and say, yeah, but what do we root for? And I keep coming back to our point, which is the situation that we are in right now is, I think, so incredibly bullish, so incredibly good, that the fact that we're not pumping like crazy is making people second guess it. Is making people nervous that there's not something massive to look forward to, because the recent couple of weeks have had such mind-boggling announcements, such crazy things to such a high level. They want the next high. You know, it's like freaking crack addicts, I guess. They're just rubbing themselves thinking, oh, what's the next bigger thing? But the thing is, you understand that every single bullish announcement that's happened over the past few weeks has been a whole new, I'm going to call it spark. Or I don't know how you call like a small fire. Is that tinder? Like a little, you know, when you start up a new fire, you just have a little sizzling small fire. And there's been multiple of those that have just been started. And well, even though in this case here, there's not as many new fire starters, you know, those little freaking, I looked it up, it says kindling, all right? Kindling, I guess. There's not as many kindlings again being made, you know, not many of those small fires being made again. This one is what I have in my head, like some small thingy like that. They right now have the potential to really bloom into a massive fire. All we need is a little bit of extra wood, but the wood we know is basically coming, right? We know that it was a question of, can these small little fires be started? You know, will they? And well, they have been. That's why we have a lot of them right now. Now the question is, will a lot of wood be added on top of the fire? Will there be enough oxygen? Can it really flourish? Well, most likely yes. The way it's looking right now, it can. But the question is, more importantly, will it rain? Will there be something to take everything down? Or rather, let's say we have all the ingredients and we have all the fire out there. Now what? What's next? And again, maybe the story doesn't fully fit, but that's how it kind of sits in my head. First of all, people are always looking for the next thing. They're always trying to look for something bigger and crazier and better. And they fail to really realize what's in front of them. We often see this in the crypto market. But also, I think most people are just let down by the fact that such crazy stuff has happened and the price has not reacted, which makes them say, oh yeah, but there's nothing to watch out for anymore. Everything has already happened. Or why should I be excited? When I keep thinking back, for all the reasons I just mentioned, that this is the craziest time in crypto ever, maybe because they've been so crazy, we've gotten spoiled. We started thinking, oh, the president of the United States launched a meme coin. Can it possibly get any more crazy? And I will add now, first of all, yes, because just one president making a coin and starting to be bullish about it doesn't take away from the idea that this could just be the jump start that's causing a lot of countries to start foaming in on it. And I'll add again, can you just understand that if I had told you a few years ago the United States would discuss and even publicly announce that they're really probably start going for a Bitcoin reserve of sorts, and the US president launched a freaking Bitcoin ETF and is buying up all these shit coins. If I told you that a few years ago, you would have probably smacked me, headbutted me in the face, be like, hey, stupid idiot, get back to your cage. And all of a sudden now it's all happening, and I keep wondering how people can't see what I'm seeing in it, in the bullish light. And I keep thinking as well, US-backed coins that basically gotten the stamp of approval for going for crazy gains. Bitcoin has been in a good spot. And I'll just say it like this. If you can't think of proper reasons to be super excited right now and to basically just ignore some of the negativities, I'm not talking on a very short term. Things could be bad over the next few days, but I'm talking a few months. And you don't believe in this cycle that we always talk about, which I still believe in to this day, then let's just agree to disagree. Because for me, it's all so clear. I see the path, I see the journey, I understand it all. And it's all just distractions, all right? All I'm seeing right now is, okay, looking at the prices, looking at this coin, thinking, okay, should I buy more right now or should I wait a little bit? I'm personally not that keen on selling. If you have witnessed life-changing amounts of gains and you are buzzing with excitement, being scared every day, sell a good chunk of it. But I don't have that. I'm looking at this thinking, okay, we soon need to pop off, shouldn't we? Right? That's what I keep looking at, thinking about it. And so for me, the only question is, should I get more now or do I wait a bit for it to go down lower to really fully commit? I keep seeing these articles saying, oh, the buyers are exhausted. They don't have any more money to buy the dip. And I keep thinking, well, some people don't play the game well because they're thinking it's only up and it can't go down. But every single bull cycle has its downtime. But that doesn't mean that all of a sudden we have to shrug it all off and say, oh, there's no more bullish. There's nothing exciting anymore to look forward to. Again, people have just gotten really, really spoiled. They can't see the massive announcements that are being made right in front of us. And again, many people will state that the altcoin season is already over. But I will just, from my end, say, Well, we've seen some good times in altcoins, sure. And I do believe the altcoin season this time will be different because Pump Fund got introduced to the world. It made the landscape very much different for sure. But I still believe that people are underestimating to what extent the 2017 and 2021 cycle will be copied here. They'll not be exactly the same, but I fail to believe that the top of this season has Ethereum not performing better than the previous cycle, right? I know Ethereum's not been as hyped up recently, but I fail to believe this is the end of the cycle. And if it was, right, because I always keep the possibility open in my head. If it was, then I'm happy I played it. I'm happy I played it the way I did, and I'll gladly write my backs to zero because in my head, there's a 0% chance, but hey, you never know. Life can be unpredictable. The crypto markets can be even more unpredictable. Slowly but surely down we are going right now. I'm not enjoying it to watch our backs go down, but ultimately I think if we take a long enough scope, it'll be worth it. And again, I'll say it real quick. If you also want to trade, I've got a link down below to 𝗏𝗏𝗀. It's a platform we're all using right now to trade on. We just did ourselves the 5,000 or 5,416 XRP giveaway. I think the people should have gotten their money already. It might go out in a day or two. We're going to do some pretty massive campaigns afterwards as well, though. And I believe right now a pretty massive campaign is going to start over on 𝗏𝗏𝗀. So I hope you guys are ready for that. Yes, as I told you, it just now finished, but more will be coming anyway. If you want to trade, check it out. Link is down below. If you don't like 𝗏𝗏𝗀, try WeX, another platform everybody in the world can use, I believe, right now, just for trading crypto. And like I said, that's about it for this video right now.